Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy WisdomB. Um, so we have a lot to talk about. I haven't been uploading a lot of Injustice 2 content, and just been busy with all the other content. Like I've been posting Battlefield 1 a lot more lately. I'm posting a little bit of Horizon, a little bit of different games. Guardians of the Galaxy, Telltale series as well. Trying to get that finished and out. Um, But specifically this video, we're going to talk about how to level up every and any character to level 20 in a matter of, I think, what, 30-40 minutes max. And it varies on each character, but maximum I want to say is 40 minutes. And it's something I've actually seen on YouTube. This is the only way I've been able to find out. And it was more or less like a suggested video when I was on YouTube one day. And I was watching this guy who was talking about a series of things. So pretty much what you want to do is you want to go to settings and you want to turn off the only setting you switch is, I believe, the timer, and as well switch the instead of 2 rounds, 1 round, so it's only 1 bar of health you want to take off, or at least 1 round you want to do. And it's very quick process. Gets super repetitive real quick and you get really bored of it. Not gonna lie, it's not the funnest way to level up, but it's more or less just kind of grind characters to level 20 just like that to get those abilities from level 10 that you get and from level 20, and to get the character slots and just get all characters up to level 20. And if you want to grind for epic gear that you have to reach a certain level with every other hero in the game, this is by far the fastest way to do it. And it's time consuming, and when you think about it, it's like it feels like it takes a long time because it's so repetitive. But when you look back at it, I remember playing with Dr. Fate. He was the very first character I was playing with on the channel, and just in general, besides out of story mode, because I knew that was gonna be the character for me. So I got him to level 20. I think I want to say the second day of release of the game, or 2 days after the release of the game. And took a lot of multiverse matches as well, to kind of grind in level 20, but had fun doing it that way. As far as this option is a lot more kind of like straightforward, but it's repetitive, boring, straightforward, do the same kind of gist of it, the same thing. So you want to kind of go to settings, turn off the settings from round 2 to down to round 1, and pretty much what you want to do is if you do have access to another controller, you have to have 2 controllers for this as well, which may be a bummer to some if they, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably don't have 2 controllers for whatever console or platform that you're on. But you could also do an alternate way. You can set it up for going against AI, or regular AI controlled players too. And you just want to go to single fight. And like you see here, I'm chewing through his health and going through the rounds really quickly. That's why you want to do it this way as well. You get around about 500 to 600 XP, varying on what character you're using. Because if you do have certain, like, I don't know, equipment and gear attached to the character, you can go ahead and get modified gear pieces that have profile XP or character XP gains that will get you to level up that character a lot faster. And the very first character I did it with was Batman. I did have a thing about 9 or 9.89% character XP gains with him, so it was a lot faster process to do it with Batman than I did with Red Hood and Supergirl. These are the only 3 characters I've done it with so far, and it's a very fast process. As far as getting them to level 20, is just the fact of repeating it is what feels like it takes infinitely forever, just because it's the same process. As far as you start the round with a back 3 or a back heavy, and a back, not a back heavy, but a forward 3. You just kind of repeat this over and over until you chew through the opponent's health. And pretty much you could just usually we get around 80 to 90 wins is pretty much the kind of, I guess, the time frame or the win frame or whatever, or the window where you'll see that you'll get to level 20 for each character. I have it, like I said, it does vary. Actually, it took me about 100 wins with Red Hood, and that's because for when I was playing with Batman, I think it only took me 80 wins, and that's because those modified character EXP gains. So that does play heavily if you do have if you do have modified gear place that does allow you to get more XP gains. It doesn't matter if it's 1%, 2%. It does help out in the long run. When I thought about it, because it took me so much longer as far as wins to get Red Hood to level 20, which actually probably took me about maybe about 35 minutes to get Red Hood to level 20, if I'm accurate enough. Didn't take too long. I actually timed it on my watch as well, so it's not super long. It's a pretty easy process, just it's very like boring because it's so repetitive. But basically you want to get a second controller, and just kind of keep it there, and then just, you know, whatever character you want to level, use that character, and just pretty much do what I'm doing here, just using back 3 or heavy back and back heavy, forward heavy. It's a pretty simple process, and that's pretty much if you do have 2 controllers. And if you don't, you want to set up a single fight and go against AI, and then put them on the easiest, I believe the easiest difficulty as well. Now it will take a little bit more time, maybe a good another 10 minutes, maybe about 40 to 50 minutes it'll take you to get it done if you don't have a second controller with fighting against AI, just because they're not going to stand still, obviously, and just take the damage that you're putting out. So that's the only downside. If you don't have the controller, it'll take you another 10 minutes. But if you think about it, compared to me playing with Dr. Fate, it took me about 2 days about worth time to actually get him to level 20, and getting him, I could have got him to like level 20 in like 30-40 minutes. That's a huge difference. It's a boring process, and you feel like you're not getting anywhere, but you'll see over time you will definitely level up your character like nobody's business. It's just, it seems like it's a lot longer, just because you're going through matches so quickly, but it's really not. Just time yourself and you'll be amazed how wonderful this process is, this method of getting characters to level 20 is. Now I don't do it like on a regular, just because it is a very very boring process, and the great thing about the process, like I said, it is just the #1 best thing about it. It is under an hour you can, or under even half an hour, you can get a character to level 20. So it doesn't take too much. But why I don't do it oftenly either, and why I wouldn't suggest to do it oftenly as far as getting every character like level 20 right away, is because what would be the grind for, you know? And it would take the fun out of grinding to get characters to level 20 and experiencing, you know, getting better with characters over time as you know, get to that level 20 cap. And it takes that longevity out of the game as well, so I don't recommend you guys to do it, but it's more or less just to inform you guys, if you wanted a certain character that has a multiverse event that's gonna last maybe about 6-7 hours, and you really want to get epic gear, if that's a reward for that character, you can go ahead and do that for one character. But I wouldn't suggest to do it right away for every single character, and, you know, lose all that longevity out of the game, and lose all that time you could have, you know, gain skill and kind of master that character over time as you get to the master level 20 cap for each character. So it's a boring process, but a very easy one too, so kind of complements each other hand in hand. And it's kind of up to you guys what you want to do with it. I'm not gonna say you guys can't use a method for every character, but I mean, I'd use it for in those kind of scenarios, because it does kind of, like I said, take that fun process out of the game, whereas getting that skill and really feeling like you're earning that level 20 for every character and mastering them pretty much is what you lose out of doing this method if you do it for every single character, like within a week. Pretty much is what I'm saying. But there you go. That's pretty much the process for it. Like I said, under an hour, pretty fast, pretty boring way versus playing with a character and going into multiverse or online and trying to get that character level 20 if that's your goal for whatever character you want or every character in the game. This is pretty much the best, fastest way to get a character level 20. And benefits, obviously you get 2 different abilities for every character. Level 10 you get one, and level 20 you get one. You get all those quick, and you get to free up some space and get more character slots for that character too. So it's a lot of benefits, and then if you already have epic gear for the character, might as well, right? Pretty much. And if I knew about it earlier, I would have done that for maybe like 5 characters at launch of the game. But I wouldn't do it for every single character in the game, because that's just, I think it would be a very, very boring process. Got every character in the game level 20, then what's the next step? Yeah, you can master every character as far as like skills and combos and everything, and that takes a while, but it does extend that longevity as far as getting characters to level 20. So that's just my, I guess, opinion on the whole method of it. But pretty much that's the method for you guys. If you guys did enjoy, leave a thumbs up. I'm not going to be doing series or anything out of it. It's more or less kind of like an informative video as far as what I found. I think you guys would find pretty useful. But I'm going to skim through and kind of go through the video really quickly to see you guys, let you guys see how many wins it took me. Like I said, it varies on every character. Because EXP is kind of, it varies sometimes as well, from 500, low 500s to mid 500s to very low 600s EXP every match that you win. So it's pretty good EXP, but when you get to around maybe like level 12, you'll see that it starts slowing down. But either way, it's very, 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 very fast process either way. But with that's pretty much what I have for the video. If you wanted to grind it out and get every character level 20, that's the way you want to do it. That's up to you guys. Pretty much just an informative video and let you guys know about this. I think it kind of needed to be done from my perspective, because a lot of people kind of on YouTube wanted to upload it and kind of talk about it as far as you can grind every character level 20 within 30-40 minutes and forget the fact of getting characters to level 20 the regular way and do it the very cheap way. So with that, hope you guys enjoy. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and keep it locked to the channel and subscribe if you want to see more Injustice 2 content. And I'll see you guys in the next video.